guys, and welcome. Today we will be flying on Contention Cold War on Syria map. SRS is currently on and Blue lost Hama.
Thank you.
Blue lost Hama major airbase. I'm just trying to get there as fast as I can and see what I can do.
Red EWRs are marking the map. It looks like we have two behind our friendly lines here up north by Hama.
So we know that they have EWRs, they can see us coming. I'll just make a quick deal of this takeoff. Okay, we got some reports. 36 miles for a Mirage, that's not that far. Alright, just trimming the plane, gears up, flaps. Just looking on my 6, maybe someone is taking off. Sabre is very slow at the start, so you have to kinda be slow in the beginning until you reach a certain speed. Getting my map ready so I know where I need to fly. Sorry for that long day at work. Alright, checking maybe about the players. I'm just gonna do a voiceover, so we're gonna see how it goes. Since I've been flying a lot on this map, I can recognize those two hills, and I know that the airfield is just around maybe a few miles behind them. Cutting off here, I can see something in the distance there. I'm pretty sure it's hard to see it on YouTube, but I'm gonna get closer to check it out. What is it? Just trying to zoom in and kind of see. There we go. Like at this point, I can see it's a big one. Checking one more time. Yeah, that's a big one. We got the report, and the Mirage F1 is just 11 miles somewhere to our right side. As we're turning, we're trying to actually see him, and I even flipped my mirror just in case there's. Okay, I see someone that's in F5, and here he is. Something behind there I couldn't see it at the time, but I'm trying to get on his 6. I'm not pulling too hard. There's a Foxy on someone. Seems like it didn't connect. There's two friendlies there. I think there are two F5s. He's trying to gun our friend. Let's see if a Fox 2 can help us out here. 9B for the win. And 9B went somewhere else. Alright, so we're gonna try and use our guns. Sadly, the angle was just not... Really not sure if I got any hits there. Trying not to hit the poles down there and the cables. Here we can still see an F5 shooting at him, and he got some good hits as well. Now this is a mistake where I made. Instead of just rolling, kind of flipped on another side, and I can see someone here, but I really don't know who that is. And after this drop, I could see his shadow a little bit, and then I lost him. That's it. Like here, I can see those two dots behind me, but I physically stood up from my chair just to kind of get some advantage. Nothing there. Gonna dive down and get my speed since I'm pretty slow. I can see someone zooming behind me. Yeah, there. So just gonna dive down, ease on controls. And at this moment, I'm not even using the stick except just like pitching up, but using a lot of my rudder. I can see someone in front of me. My plane is kind of out of trim, and I don't like fighting the stick all the time, so I'm just gonna follow that dot because I can see it, like it's in the left corner of the screen. There it is. While I'm just gonna trim the plane at the same time. Now I'm gonna turn in. I know I have one stick left and a bunch of bullets. Sabre can carry a lot. That's an F5. But that thing flaring in front of us is a Hind. It's a pretty big helicopter, so slowing down a little bit and trying not to ram him. Long burst, good hits. As usual, he's flying. F5 got some good hits on him as well. And looking at the report, everything is kind of 46, 45 miles away, even 50. So I'm free to do as I will. I'm gonna turn around, bleed some speed. At this moment I thought just using my Fox 2, but since I have a lot of bullets, I was just gonna go for the gun and save the Fox 2 for something else. Something died. Okay, I got some hits, and something flew up on top of me. That's an F5. Now, I'm not sure what died. As you see, I'm looking at the chat, but I just can't see what died. It doesn't say like SC-25. He's not even here, but whatever. We're flipping around because I don't know who are they or what are they. I thought, oh, something else died. So here I'm thinking this must be a 21, right? He just killed someone, but it's an F4. So I break off. There is a cargo plane, but with my speed, and I wouldn't be able to get him in time, like on time before he drops his payload. So I just decided to go towards my friendly base. While going back to Renee, I saw a MiG here, 21. And since I saved that Fox 2 and he's pulling away quickly, I just decided to use it. I'm not sure if he saw me, but my radar range thingy for the A4 radar sight that you have in the Sabre, I turned it off. You can lower it down to like off, basically, and it doesn't emit anything. So he just couldn't even hear us on his RWR. So whatever, we're seeing a lot of contacts close, and I'm out of Fox 2s. Maybe 50% on bullets, and I just decided to go back to Renee. Maybe rearm, refuel, making sure I just avoid those circles. Sadly, I was not fast enough.
Now 096.
I was not fast enough to record the K50 kill.
That was his last
But
known
I
whereabouts.
was checking there in the chat just to make sure that he's dead. He was somewhere behind us there.
Copy,
That's
okay.
the splash. Here I have two Su-25s. As you can see, that one is like 2 miles and another one is 4.7. I can see one, but here I've noticed that my fuel is almost gone. So basically I have maybe a minute worth of fight left in the jet. The thought process was like, either I'm gonna go and land, but they're gonna shoot me down. So I was trying to kill this one quickly, turn around, and here I can see the other guys going on my 6. Turn around and try to land somewhere. Maybe not on my airfield, but somewhere. Sadly, the angle was a bit too sharp, but now I have some speed to work with. I'm gonna use rudders and a little bit of stick. I can see him here. I don't know why I looked there and I lost my first target, the first Su-25. Here I can see something is shooting, probably him, and just in the left corner of my like the window there, I can see him diving down, turning left. I have no Fox 2s. I'm not sure how many bullets I have, but I have to make it count. So we're gonna do a long spray, miss everything. Here he's flaring. I'm not sure if I got him here, but as we're getting closer, we got a few hits there. Being that's an Su-25T and I only have 50 caliber guns, he's probably okay. He's just flaring off. Checking the report. Now I can only see one, and I don't see the second one. Checking the chat as well. And I just can't see the confirmation that he ejected or died or something. Here is where the Sabre just gave up. I'm trying emergency fuel, but and pushing the throttle up and down, nothing is happening. I'm thinking to ditch in the field there. Luckily, he did eject. Checking the chat, we got the kill. in the Sabre, as soon as your engine is out like this, you lose a lot of stuff. Like, for example, I have an gun sight here.
Bumpers left.
And what we see on my nose is another SU-25, the one that was trying to get on my 6. Few bullets,
60 miles
few
from
bullets
Breda.
left. I got a 1 hit, and we're gonna ram the dude. I'm trying to put the plane down, but I decided to eject. Looking back, he actually crashed. My plane survived. I did survive. Almost an ace. Very close. Sadly, we ran out of fuel. And that's our recovery there. That's an F4. Thank you folks for watching, and if you liked the video and what was shown here, consider liking it and subbing. Thanks again, guys. Hope to see you soon.